Hey YouTube, John here again. Just a quick little chat on a problem that I faced yesterday. I'd just like to say, for anybody who's just watched this video, I've uploaded it once, but I thought 8 minutes was a bit too long to talk about the problem, so you've basically watched what I'm going to say. You might as well just stop the video and don't bother watching it. But for people who haven't watched it, what happened yesterday? Well, I'll just show you this shot first. This is a shot where I had my camera in manual. Basically what it is it's to watch out for your high speed sync turning off automatically on your flash. Because what I tend to do a lot in photography, I'll take a background exposure or an ambient exposure like this and I'll get me reading, then I'll turn on my flash and, I'll turn on my flash and I'll get something like so on the right hand side. The one on the left is the same shutter speed as the one on the right. The only difference is I bounced a bit of flash on over my left shoulder onto the ceiling and also the back wall so that I could fill in a bit of shadow underneath the flower. So this is not the shot that it happened to me on, but yesterday I was on the field and I took a shot for the ambient. Let me press the D key so you can see the shutter speed. I took a shot for the ambient light and got it right. It was a sunny day, but I was in the shade, so the light wasn't going to change. So I was happy at my background reading, the same as I was with this shot that you can see on the computer. I then turned on the flash and took the shot. Now when I took the shot, instead of it being like that and perfect, it was way overexposed. Now the background, I can't have been, when I set the shot up, I know that my shutter speed was above 1/160th of a second because I was using my 70 to 300 and that's the minimum shutter speed that I'll use. But I don't know what it was. I'd be telling a lie if I did. But what happens is, I must have been near my native sync speed, because if I wasn't, then when I turned the flash on and it defaulted back to 1/250th of a second, which it shouldn't have done, and that's the whole idea of this video. I'm telling you to watch out for it. Because most of the time, 98% of the time, I can turn my camera on and my flash on and high speed sync is always on. But every now and then you've got to watch out for it, because if it turns off, what happens is you will get a slightly better lighter background like that. But when you're in a rush, or when you're more experienced and you know that you've set your shutter speed at, say, this shutter speed here, which is 1/500th of a second, I know I've already done that. So to me, I don't need to do it again unless I want to darken the background up a bit or lighten the background, is when I'll mess with my shutter speed. I then bring in my flash and I control the flash exposure separately. And that's what got me yesterday, because I brought in the flash. I was in manual. I kept turning the flash down. I still kept getting the blowout, and I sort of figured the flash wasn't working correctly. But on the last shot, I put the camera up to my eye and I clicked the shutter, and then I noticed straight away that my shutter speed was at a 2/50th of a second, which made me then look at my flash and notice that high speed sync wasn't on. As soon as I clicked the sync button again, turned it on, put it up to my eye, my shutter speed went back up. I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely higher than 2/50th of a second. So, I mean, ideally, I should, like I've said to you, I should have noticed sooner that it was off. That it had turned off, because the background actually went slightly brighter as well, but it was only slightly. That's probably why I didn't notice, because I don't spend time looking at my LCD. I know what I'm doing with my camera. I'm very good with my camera, as you know. You watch my videos. I set my shutter speed like this shot here. If I'd have wanted to, once I set the flash there, I could have took 20 shots like that, and there's no reason why they all wouldn't have come out the same. Unless my high speed sync turned off to 2/50th of a second, and they might have come out something a bit more like that, obviously, because I was taking in more ambient. Anyway, watch out for your high speed sync turning off on you. Thanks for watching.